Okay. Alright, I believe that it started. So, what do we got going here? We're going to take off from Morristown as usual, because I like taking off from Morristown. And let's do the 47 Regional. Flight conditions are set. I'm saving you guys a lot of time, having to deal with all that. Dealt with it already. And, let's get this going. Last time I did this, it was not good at all. Well, I lived. Did you die? No, I didn't die. It's these settings. I just changed the settings around again. So hopefully it works this time. Well, not that hopefully it works better this time. Hope you guys are hearing me okay also. I got the microphone turned up as much as I could.
Tower Cessna Kilo 2 Foxtrot India Golf at runway 2 tree, ready for departure to the south.
My latte.
Cessna Kilo 2 Foxtrot India Golf wind calm departure.
Yep, we're ready to fly. Thanks.
Generic 870, contact New York, approach on 127.6. Good day. 127.6, generic 870. Goodbye.
229. Okay. Doing a little bit of a run up, I guess. Trying to set some things up over here. There we go. Altitude. I know I'm in the, you would never sit at a runway doing this. Really, this would kind of all be set up beforehand. Altitude. Okay, I'm gonna be at like 2,500. And yes, I would do all this, before even getting to the run up actually. But yeah. So that's set, and if I gotta hit autopilot, it's all there for me. All right, I think this is the brake. Yep, it is. Finally, I got it right in the first time. And let's go. If everything runs right, I should have P factor, and I should be pushing like that left. And yep, I can already feel it coming alive. I got to push left more. I mean, I got to squeeze my left rudder more and squeeze in 50, 60. Here comes VX, and I start pulling up. There we go. Not too shabby. Good climb. 77 right there. 1,000 foot per minute climb. Okay.
Cessna Foxtrot India Golf, continue for south departure.
Roger, Foxtrot India Golf, continue for south departure. Let's acknowledge that.
Tower Cessna Kilo 2 Foxtrot India Golf, continue for south departure.
Already. Just trimming for the climb. Climbing at about 1,000 feet, so I knew that was good if I'm not doing that. Alright, let me take this ATC pilot window off. Whoa! See that? It's real lock. And let's head towards that heading bug now. I know that about 3,000 feet-ish is gonna be my 3,000, 3,500. I should have a sectional here with me. And that's gonna be my my class Bravo airspace, so I'll probably transition in between, and I'm just in my head I'm just kind of doing some checklist. Sorry, I would actually do a real checklist, but I'm doing somewhat of a checklist in my head. Okay. And you know when it comes to flying, you got to keep your head on a bobble. Want to take a look at that airspeed all the time as your friend. See what you're doing as far as your climb rate. You know where you want to go. You want to be. I put the heading bug there, so that helps me out. I get that P factor still because I'm climbing. So, but I don't have a trim for my rudders. So, yeah, and that's common because I don't trim in my rudders for in a real airplane too. I'm sure it probably is, but I don't use rudder trim. All Alright, here comes 2,000. We're climbing pretty fast. We're probably at VX. I can't see the controls too well there. Pretty small. $2,200, good climb, 70 knots. And 7,800, that's okay. Everything's still looking good. Engine's doing 2440 RPMs. That's revolutions per minute. Still a good climb. 2,500. I know I put 2,500, so I'm gonna level off at 2,500. And so, as I level off at 2,500, I want to talk about that a little bit. So I'm leveling off at 2,500, and what I want to do is let the airplane stabilize a little bit, and then start easing back on the throttle a bit.
Cessna Foxtrot India Golf leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
I seen that coming. So, yeah, it's kind of like a smooth transition between where you want to be, and I busted, and that's kind of what I was going to say real quick, that you want to be no more than 100 than your assigned altitude. The altitude that you assign your head, like if you're practicing as a private pilot, let me get this right. I gotta start trimming for this. And if you're practicing as a private pilot, so just so you know,
Cessna Foxtrot India Golf, did you copy?
I copied. Let me copy him. Roger, 2 Foxtrot India Golf, leaving airspace. Gotcha.
Tower Cessna Kilo, 2 Foxtrot India Golf frequency change.
Frequency change approved. All right, so we're at 2,500 feet, doing about 100 knots. I'm gonna give a little bit of speed there, so I can bring my nose up a little more, so I'm not sinking into the ground. Here comes 2,480. And that's okay. I'm kind of set up right now for flight, and that's kind of the what you want to do in your I'm just going to ease up here a little bit, see if I save some fuel on the fuel mixture. Let's get back over to our heading. I'm going to kind of stay on frequency. Why not? 2,600. So like I was saying, as a private pilot, when you're taking that private pilot exam, you're allowed to go 100 feet above your assigned altitude and 100 feet below, and you'll get really good at flying like right at your altitude that you're assigned after a while, and you'll really get down to like 10 feet. Like I'm at 40 right now, and honestly it's harder to fly a simulator, I'm not gonna lie to you, than it is to fly. Let me just trim a little more. Even this trim is wacky, like it's so sensitive. I need an actual trim wheel, but it's so sensitive that 2,480. I'm trying to get it just right on the trim, and you want to trim so that the airplane flies kind of upward if you're not giving input. So this way, if you're kind of always pushing forward, like a gas pedal. I always say that. And so, like I was saying, as a private pilot, you can go 100 feet above or below your assigned altitude and not bust. I think you can go up to 10 degrees off of your assigned heading, but don't quote me on that one. And I know everything's split in half, like you get like 200 feet or something like that to land, but oh gosh, I keep busting and talking about it. As a commercial pilot, you got to be, I think, at 100 feet within where you're supposed to land, and then 5 degrees left, 5 degrees right, and then also 50 feet above or below your assigned altitude. So and here we go. Whoa, I'm messing with my son just woke up there from his nap, so he's like jetting around. Yeah, I'm flying VFR, so no one's gonna be like telling me, hey, what's going on with your altitude, like it's all over the place. Normally I would probably, not gonna be doing a video while flying, not that I haven't done that, but what I would usually do is like record myself just and focus on the flying, and then later on I'll narrate. But this is a live flight, so I'm just narrating while flying. And so, yeah, I'm already 2580. So I've busted on the commercial side already, and I'm just about to bust on the private, as I've been doing in the last 10 minutes, as I always do when I'm flying simulators. When I'm actually flying a real airplane, though, I try to keep that as 10 feet, 5 feet. So yeah, the airplane's doing good. It's handling okay. I'm pushing forward stick. This trim is just it really is annoying, this trim, because it's so unrealistic. Then because you get a trim wheel, and over here I got like a little knob that I'm like doing things with, so it's so annoying. And I used to have a trim wheel too, and I had the whole setup there. You guys probably should check out some of my other videos.
Tower generic November 552 Romeo Charlie ready for IFR departure runway 23. Generic
I'm just
November 552 Romeo Charlie
pushing
altimeter 29.992 wind calm.
and it should be easier for me to monitor, that I'm getting away from my assigned altitude, because I put an altitude bug there, so you can see the altitude bug in blue. There's no real.
Cleared for takeoff runway 23 generic November 552 Romeo Charlie.
There it goes. I gotta like adjust this. Yeah, I'm a stickler for the freaking. I like to do 116. Like that's good. The airplane should be about 2,500. So maybe I'm going a little too much, and that's kind of what's happening here. 2,500 is good to be at. 115, 116, and I'll start putting some nose up. Get right where I want to be. That'll slow me down. Everything takes like about 5-10 seconds to kind of catch up to it. So, like I'm not even trying to trim until like 5 seconds after I stabilize where I want to be at. Then I can work on trimming. But it's just so sensitive that it's nearly impossible to get the right trim here. And so, yeah, like I said, I'm a stickler for it. I want to be like 5'10", so it's annoying me that I'm not. All right, we're just getting to the airport right now, so let's. You don't have to talk to this airport, but I want to listen to what's going on. I always want to listen. If I got a radio, why not? And so let's tune into traffic.
November 8-1, automated weather observation, 2000 Zulu. Wind, calm. Visibility, 9er. Sky condition, clear.
Roger that.
Temperature, 15 Celsius. Dew point, 13 Celsius.
And I'm gonna land runway 7
2
because I don't want to do a straight in approach. It's just rude.
November 8-1, automated weather observation, 2000 Zulu. Wind, calm.
I don't like that they keep announcing it.
Sky condition, clear. Temperature, 15 Celsius. Dew point, 13 Celsius. Altimeter, 29092.
For 7 November traffic Cessna Kilo, 2 Foxtrot India Golf 1 miles northeast, 2,600 feet inbound to land runway 7.
So I'm like overflying the runway, which is kind of what you do.
Automated weather observation, 2000 Zulu.
I'm gonna start getting off of this and start getting ready for my landing. I'm going really fast.
Clear. Temperature, 15
I know it's right underneath
Dew
me.
point, 13 Celsius.
So
Altimeter, 29092.
should be about 1,600
November
feet.
8-1, automated weather observation,
So I'm gonna
2000
circle
Zulu.
nice and
Wind,
smoothly,
calm. Visibility, 9er.
and I'm gonna
Sky
join
condition,
the
clear.
left downwind
Temperature, 15
for a runway
Celsius.
7. One thing I want to
Dew
do is I
point,
want to get rid of
13
this.
Celsius. Altimeter, 29092.
I kind of want to change frequencies.
November 8-1, automated weather observation, 2000 Zulu.
Because
Wind, calm.
yeah,
Visibility, 9er. Sky condition, clear. Temperature, 15 Celsius. Dew point, 13 Celsius. Altimeter, 29092.
I'm leaving, losing altitude, and then coming back
November
and joining
8-1,
it.
automated weather
gosh.
observation, 2000 Zulu.
Let's see.
Wind,
Let's
calm.
just
Visibility, 9er.
9.
Sky condition, clear.
Temperature 15 Celsius.
Actually, I should just
Dew point 13 Celsius.
scroll up.
Altimeter 29092.
I'm just gonna lower this volume down.
November 8-1, automated weather observation 2000 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility niner. Sky condition clear. Temperature 15 Celsius. Dew point 13 Celsius.
Yeah, it's just too loud, so I want to hear it, but I don't want to be blasting it.
Visibility
There you
niner.
go.
Sky condition clear. Temperature 15 Celsius. Dew point 13 Celsius.
All right, so where am I at? I'm at 1,500 feet. I'm heading towards the airport, yeah? And so remember we said we were going to join on the left downwind for runway 7.
Wind calm. Visibility niner. Sky condition
So
clear. Temperature
not the
15
best view.
Celsius. Dew point
1,300
13
feet.
Celsius. Altimeter 29092.
I wouldn't be making crazy moves right here, but I lost the airport. I think it's over there.
Wind calm.
Nope, it's to my right, right?
Visibility niner. Sky condition
There it
clear.
is.
Temperature 15 Celsius. Dew point 13 Celsius.
So I'm on the right downwind,
Altimeter 29092.
and I'm slow and low.
November 8-1, automated
So we're
weather
gonna pick up a little speed. I'm gonna throw my first set of flaps down here. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place.
Visibility niner.
It's
Sky
just
condition
one set of
clear.
flaps.
Temperature
First set of flaps have to
15
be
Celsius. Dew point
110
Celsius. Altimeter
on this Cessna.
29092.
I don't need to be gaining that much altitude.
November
Should be
8-1,
trimming
automated
for
weather observation
landing.
2000 Zulu.
Going through a landing
Wind
checklist.
calm. Visibility niner.
Really slow.
Sky condition clear. Temperature 15 Celsius. Dew point 13 Celsius. Altimeter 29092.
7, right?
November 8-1, automated weather observation 2000 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility niner. Sky condition clear.
14 holding.
Temperature 15 Celsius.
Kind of embarrassing
Dew
myself
point
with this.
13 Celsius. Altimeter 29092. November 8-1, automated weather observation 2000 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility niner. Sky condition clear. Temperature 15 Celsius. Dew point 13 Celsius. Altimeter 29092.
And so we were landing 7, remember? So good.
2000 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility
7-0
niner.
to the east.
Sky condition clear. Temperature 15 Celsius. Dew point 13 Celsius. Altimeter 29092. November 8-1, automated weather observation 2000 Zulu. Wind calm.
Lose some altitude here.
Sky condition clear.
I didn't do an emergency out, but this might as well be an emergency out right now because
Altimeter
hella high.
29092.
My speed, watch my speed. All right, give another set of
November
flaps.
8-1, automated weather observation
500.
Full set of
20
flaps.
Zulu.
Still, I know it looks. I'm actually really high right now, so I'm
Sky condition clear.
doing a little trick to lose some
15
altitude.
Celsius. Dew point 13 Celsius.
There we go.
Altimeter 29092.
A little fast, very fast.
November 8-1, automated weather observation 2000 Zulu. Wind
Here we
calm.
go.
Visibility niner.
Let's see if we
Sky
can land this
condition
baby.
clear.
Nice
Temperature
landing.
15 Celsius. Dew point 13 Celsius. Altimeter 29092.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Unload the flaps. Get off this runway. Oh, got a little anxious there. Yeah, couldn't feel the airplane. And this brake, it's like I'm using like the emergency brake because any of these things actually brakes? No. I was actually using the emergency brake to slow down. Usually instructors do that because they have the emergency brake and then the pilot has the brakes. So there you have it. We didn't do an emergency landing. Well, we kind of did. But that's a takeoff and landing from here to here, where we actually wanted to go. And I'll just put this brake on. Can you open this door? It's hot. Yeah, I've opened doors before, like while running the airplane. But I'm just wondering, can this door be open? Like, is that an option? Like, can I do that? No. Window. Nothing. I don't have those options. All right, and you know, not a bad flight. A flight where we took off, we landed, and we did okay. We should be starting the shutdown procedure. See if I still remember this in my head, but I know the shutdown procedure is, well, strobes never go off until you have to. Yeah, you can take the strobes off. Actually, I should have been off. Navs can go off. Taxi light off. Landing light off. Beacon will stay on. Ding, ding, ding. Beacon's always on when that propeller's on, by the way. Flaps are up. I should be turning radios off. Avionics. So I would turn the radios off here first and then hit the bus switches for them. And then I would pull my mixture. Whoop. And then hit the power button. And not a bad flight at all. Not a bad stream, not a bad flight. We'll see what it looked like on the stream afterwards. I'll take a look at it. But not bad at all. Not bad at all. We landed. All right, well, that is it for this stream. And, you know, as we'll take longer flights and better flights and do more kind of exciting things. But I'm just breaking into the whole streaming thing, and I'm trying to get as much subscribers as I can, so that I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. So, hey, hit the subscribe button now. Get involved, and let's fly together. You know, I'm not a flight instructor, so, you know, don't take my lessons as flight instruction. I am just a private pilot, and to be honest with you, I haven't even been flying that much in the air in the last 2 years or so. So I still need a biannual I need a BFR done also. I need a biannual flight review just to get back in the air. But this is a great way to practice and get ready for that BFR. This is a great way to get started. As long as you're practicing the right way and not just continually doing the wrong things over and over again and getting really good at doing the wrong things. You don't want to get complacent that way. So this has been Skyfly Pilot Man. I really hope you guys subscribe and enjoyed the video. And if you do and hit that bell, then you will be notified when we do more videos like this. I'll work on the channel and try to get some more stuff going. I just got the invisible background going, and I want to get a better chair. I want to get a better mic. I want to get a better everything. But we got to work with what we got, right? So, hey, let's hit continue. Let's show you guys a quick look at what we got going in my log here. Actually, you know what? We'll save that for next time. Let's end this video and see if it worked out okay, because I want to check it out. I want to review it again. So, with that being said, this is Skyfly Pilot Man with you on everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, I'm Skyfly Pilot, but Twitch, I'm Skyfly Pilot Man. Twitter, Skyfly Pilot Man. Facebook, everything, I'm Skyfly Pilot Man. And you are the best. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate you. Peace.